Yeah. So now we are going to discuss about Playwright topics. So which are like browser actions. So to refresh any page, so on the middle of the page, okay, and how to navigate the browser actions like so clicking on the back button, forward button, right, and the refresh button. So how do we handle it? And what are the methods are predefined, uh, created by the Playwright utility? Okay. So after that, then we can move on to the how to handle the drop down and checkboxes are ready buttons, right? So let's see. Before going to that, I want to explain. So already we covered some locators topics, right? So earlier, how we used to get the locators. Like if you this is the search box, and what we do, we will inspect it, right? So in that area, the inspector debugger area. So here we can write that string, right? So if it is a text area, we can capture from the right click and capture that copy or export or CSS. Either we can write that export. We know the syntax, right? So that's where we can get the export and CSS ID those things. So we have a what kind of Selenium selector, selector hub, I think. Selector hub has a kind of plugin to the Chrome. So this selector hub, you can add it to your browser level. Okay. So for you, it is a like adder will be there because I already uh, added. So, so that is the case it will. So what it does basically is it is a selector hub plugin and it is a free software for testing to get that export CSS and all those things automatically. So you don't need to write most of the time. You can capture from that. 90% the kind of CSS selectors are export will works fine. So let's see that. So after plugin, okay, you got a plugin. So once you plug in, you will see that this area. So as we know, this is the area after inspecting. Okay, so this area and there is some kind of bar dividing area, right? So here you can see we have an option called arrow marks. You can click the arrow marks. Okay, so now you can see here we have a selector option, selector hub. So this selector hub window, which will be like this, right? So in that, you can see there are kind of export CSS. You can write here, or you can, earlier we used to write here, right? So now, after using this tool, you can write here and click on enter. You can see that here result, and also it provides some kind of suggestion. Okay, so I told you right, CSS selector, rely on the CSS selector, rely on the HTML. You can directly take. So 90% of this tool given locators are working fine. Okay, sometime maybe, but usually 90% I can do this. And try to select it, it will highlight and try to enter. So you will see that uh, number of locators found on the page something like. Okay. So let's see and explore some kind of thing. Uh, there is a site called Active Time. Okay, so yeah. So this is a site, Active Time site. So suppose if I inspect this, right? So get start button. Okay, so now we can see. Okay, I got a kind of export. Okay, relay export. So suppose if you see here, click here, and one element match. Okay, you have a copy. Okay, you can copy it. So either you can select the CSS, just double click and click on enter. Again, it will find that one element. Something like okay. Suppose if I fire an inspect log. Okay. So you can see directly CSS selected. Double click it and enter it. Right. So you got the CSS selected. Let me copy this CSS selector and we'll write the code. Okay. So let how to write the code we'll see. We are going to click on login screen. So let me create a one. class browser page action. Okay, browser page action. And in the main method, right? So in the main method, what we are going to write, so playwright object. Okay, let me copy from other stuff is commonly right. So let me copy this. Yeah. So let me explain everything. So now you can see, first of all, we are creating a playwright object. Okay, and reference. We are created. How to create a playwright object? Playwright.create method. This playwright.create method, which will create a playwright reference, playwright object, and reference is this one, small playwright. So then after playwright instance is created, playwright object is created. So then on top of the browser, okay, on top of the browser action. Okay, how the browser by using this playwright object. Okay, so playwright.chromium browser. We are launching the Chromium browser and the browser option. Okay, and headless this is false. Okay, basically it is true by default, and we are opening a Chrome browser. Okay, so Chrome browser. So we open the Chrome browser, blank one. Okay, so now on top of the Chrome browser, we have to open a page. Okay, so page. Navigate. So navigate is a method, and which if you provide that kind of page will be loaded. That URL will be loaded on the page. So we are using this time to time, and let me remove the draws and okay, clear all the draws. Yeah. So know what we have written in the code. So let me recap. So just creating a playwright object on top of the browser object, and we have said that our browser should be displayed to us because of this headless false, and the setting on top of the Chrome browser, and created a new page, and we are navigating on the open the page this thing. So that is what it is, right? So let me quickly run this program. Okay, so the packaging. Yeah, yes. You see, the browser is launched on this particular site. Two times site is launched, right? Now our aim is we need to click on this particular login button. So how do I click? So we have a page dot. So the page is the browser page. On top of that locator page. Locate. So what is the locator? We need to provide the CSS locator or ID name or XPath, whatever. By Selenium, we have to provide the by dot XPath by dot. So but here the locator have a capability. So what type of locator you pass automatically it puts something, right? So now we found that CSS selector, right? CSS selector by using this selector hub. And just copy paste here. And what is the action we need to perform in the login button? The click action. So this is a method called click. Okay. So then it usually click on the button. First it will find the locator. Okay. First we'll find the locator based on the button dot header hyphen underscore login hyphen button. So whether it is find the locator is matched, then only it do the action. Yeah, it's navigating. Login, right? Log into the product. So now after this login, I want to, so first of all, the back button will not be enabled because whenever you landing page, right? Landing page in the sense first page. Suppose if I go back, here sometime or like, so you can go to blank page, right? Instead of blank page, what I have done, I did, we are going to do the click action, navigate back, and again navigate forward. So the same page will be displayed and refresh on this page. So these are the actions we are going to perform. Okay. So till we open the launch and click on login, we have written the code. Now what we are doing is we are clicking on the back button. So it should go back. Again, that forward button is grayed right now. Once we will move back, this is also enabled. Then again, we'll come back in the same way. Then we can perform the refresh action. Okay, so let's see that. So to do that, we have a method called for navigate to back, right? Yeah. Navigate to back, navigate to back, browser back. So page dot, we have a go back. Okay, go back is a method. So go back is a method. So which means it click on the back button on the browser. Okay, and there is a one more method. Navigate to forward. Navigate to browser forward button. Forward button, link whatever. So now here page dot go forward. Right? Go forward. So there is the last one, a refresh. Okay, refresh on the page. A refresh on the page, we have a method called reload. The reload is a method in the Playwright which can refresh your page. Okay, so these are the actions we are going to perform. Let's see the execution. Happen. Let me write the print statements. Okay, so then we come to know whether it was executed or not. Let me close this one and stop the execution. So right now I added a kind of statements. Then we come to know whether which step has been executed. We come to know. Okay, my God. Yeah. So all of them are executed, but we are not able to see the actions. We'll put some
Is
kind
that
of
possible
screen
that
and
it
we
will
can
record
update.
the screens while it is performing actions?
Yeah, yeah, it is there. We are going to talk later that one. Okay.
Oh,
So we have a kind of
put a
recording.
wait.
Yeah, we can give it. Let's see that wait. Third dot sleep, right? Generally, so when you go to the thread sheet, we have to give the throw exception, right? And reload. So now we are seeing some kind of error, right? After running, before running. So let's we discuss that one also after this. Mm, It is too fast. Click. Yeah, the actions are performing, but it is too fast. That's what it is. Okay, no problem. So now you can try with the other sides also. It's not fine. Now you can see if I close forcefully. Okay, there is one more topic I'm enhancing from here, the browser one. Okay, so right now it is not yet closed. Okay, because this still this page is live. Okay, and if I close this one, I'm getting some kind of error. Yes, you see, because I'm closing this entire module. Okay, so which is not good. So what we can do is how we created a browser. Okay, so we created some patterns of browser. First, we create a playwright object, right? Playwright object. Okay, on top of the playwright object, what is the playwright object? Small playwright, right? And there is a browser object next. Okay, there is a browser object. So browser object, and what is the browser reference is small browser, right? And again, on top of that, we created a page object. Okay, page object. So and the page is small reference, small page. So how we created the order is like okay. So top to bottom. Similarly, we need to close from the bottom to up. Okay. So first we have to close the page after done your task. So we have a page dot close. Okay. And we have a method called page, browser dot close. You want to close the entire browser dot close, and you want to close the playwright tab. Playwright dot close. So these are the three methods we need to perform. Right? Let's do that. So till now we haven't done. So now my task is done. I want to clear my instance. So first page. Okay, it was created last, right? So the sequence why we close this one. So first is you can see object is using that while creating a browser. So the browser object is creating while creating a page. So that is the way. So page dot close and browser dot close and playwright dot close. Playwright dot close. Now you can see automatically it will perform all the action and automatically close all the instance without any issues. Yeah, it closed the reference. It is doing very quick. I think. Let's see. Yeah, refresh. You see, processing finished without any error, zero. Okay, because of it. So, because why they created a three kind of closes. So in Java, sorry, in Selenium we have a driver dot okay, driver dot close and driver dot quit. The quit is a method. So this will close the current window. This will close all the windows, right? But here we gave some kind of enhanced capability, right? So I want to close on the window, the page, okay. But on top of the page, okay, once my current page is active time page. This website page is closed. Next, I want to open the new page again. Okay, so I want to navigate some different kind of site. Okay, let me do that. So copy this one. This is a new enhancement for page 2. I want to navigate. I'm creating another page with the help of same browser. With the help of same browser. Now I'm not closing the browser instance. I'm closing only the page instance, page object. Okay, page level object I'm closing because the current active page should be closed and I want to open a new page and I want to navigate to the new another website. Okay, so that another website we can carry to HRM. Okay, done. So this is a new capability in this Playwright. Okay, so here is our instant page two and page two object. Okay, So then after you can close. So because if you use like this, right? So you want to create from the scratch. Okay. So if you close all the browser, page close, browser close, and playwright close. Again, you need to create a playwright object, browser object and page object. So it is a kind of very costly in terms of memory utilization. If that is the case, they bring out the new concept. You want to close the page, you can close it. Browser still alive. You can take the same browser instance, create a new page, and navigate to the next pages. Something new. Okay. So let's see. So what is the output we come to know? So first perform the browser actions of active time. Then close the page, the browser active website. Again, open the new page, and the new page is loaded with this application, open source HRM like demo application. Okay, close the page and open the new page. Again, new window and open new window with RM HRM new instance. Okay, it is kind of new instance. I think you hope understood. Let me move on to the next topic is dropdowns. Okay. So yeah, let's open any site and let's see that. Yeah, a demo sites like a demo sites. So let me open a website. So these are the demo sites. Let's open any one of the login page. Not useful. Demo QA. Elements interaction. Cellular form. Drop down. We need right. Drop down. Checkboxes and the buttons for elements. Let me take another one. Demo QA button. Yeah, we can take this. So let's see this kind of page here. Skill. Okay, skill we have a kind of drop down country also. Okay, so we talk about the skill. So how do you inspect? Right click and inspect it, and where you can see this one. Okay, so this is the area for the drop down list. Okay, the skill drop down. Having after inspecting, we can see this kind of HTML. That HTML name is the tag name is select. So when we have a drop down, okay, inside in the HTML level, it should be a select. If the select tag is there, then only the current functions we need to use. So in the latest kind of drop downs, we have a kind of division also we have. So when that have a drop down type like search type searching uh, suggestion kind of drop downs we have. The latest HTML we have some kind of suggestion. Okay, if you type a 3 letters, it will automatically suggest some list. Okay, and the list will also we call as a drop down, but those drop down we have a division tag starting with the division tag. So those kind of thing, uh, drop down we can handle separate way, but current drop downs we are handling with that particular drop down which contain HTML tag as a select tag. Okay, it is a specific to select tag. So the playwright are Selenium guys based on the W3 standard of okay W3 standard of tagging. Based on the tagging, it is a drop down, selected drop down. So they define a kind of predefined methods from them their frameworks. So playwright guys has implemented based on this tag they created a kind of three like predefined methods. So what are those predefined methods we are going to learn? Okay. So before going to learn this methods, so they took from the HTML concept. Okay. They by how the HTML behavior having this particular tag based on the HTML tag behavior, they created the method names. Okay. So let's see that exploring about this particular tag in detail, then we can easily remember the methods. You don't need to by heart the method. You just by seeing that extracting this particular select drop down tag. Okay. So by the way, you can come to know. So let me extract this one. Okay. And let's see that. Let me highlight the areas which you need to focus. This is the area. Okay. So inside that, there is a one more area. So this is a tag of selected tag. Okay. And we have a kind of option tags. Okay. Option tag. In that you can explore one option. Okay. And there is a kind of one more display text. So these which I highlighted, those areas are very, very important to understand. So let me explain one by one. Okay. So this is a root element for a selected tag. Okay. Under that we have a option tags. Okay. Under the option tags, which are displayed in that here. So if you click here, you will see the all the options. Like first option is select skill. It is a default one. And after that we have a Acrobat InDesign option. Something like all the options will be displayed. So this is the way it was structured in the HTML, right? Right. So now this is my tag. So and we have a kind of attributes. Okay, ID is attribute, in model, ng model is the attribute, and class is the attribute, right? Then after, so let's explore a kind of option. So option also has a tag inside the HTML tag. Okay, and option tag have a value attribute. Okay, so value attribute. So attribute one attribute is value. So it has a value, right? And in between that option tag, we have a display text. So this display text with in between the option tag, this display text actually end user we can visible or end user can see that. Okay, so these are the points you need to remember. What are the points? First of all is a select tag having a root tag and which contain the option tags and each option tag having a value value tag, okay, value attribute, and also each option have a display text. Okay, yes, and also one more thing is this one, right? So this options tag have some sequence. Okay, this sequence we call as an index. Okay, so these are based on this. Okay, now let's see that one method. Okay, that how they created. The method is first one is a display text. Okay, a display text. Okay, so what is the display text? Display text based one method, and option value based one method, and index base. Okay, so now the display text. Okay, so how the display text will be behave? So based on that, let me click this one. So display text in the sense this is the in between the option tag which can display in the particular drop. And what is the value option? So you can provide the attribute of option tag value. So that is this value equal to, right? And the index. Suppose you want to select the index of art science. So let's count that 0 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you provide a 7, it will be tick the seventh index of a skill set. So that is the way it is declared. Okay, understood. Let's see that. We'll write a one program for that, and we can see that. Okay, let's go to project. You can create a one class drop down example. Okay, and as we know, we'll take the copy of playwright object till pages. Okay, so drop down. Yeah. So now which side we need to navigate? We need to navigate from demo automation testing side. Demo automation testing review station page. Okay, so that's all it is. Something is missing. Main method is missing. Main method. Cut this code. Yeah, let's say till we'll open on that. Then we can write that. So it opens it. Okay. Now we are actually we need to do the some kind of performance, right? We need to select some kind of Android. So we can see that first we can select the visible text. Okay. I want to select an Android. Okay. So let's how to write it. So the first one is select visible text. Visible text. So what is the method? Method is page dot. Okay, page dot and based on the tag, I told you that select tag. So they created a select option. Select option is a method. See earlier how we find a locator. Locator finding a text box, reader button, so locator. But we have a drop down direct method is select option. Select option is selecting a drop down value. So first two operators we have. First operator is you need to provide the selector and then the value. Which one you want to select. Okay. So this required a first one is a selector, that is a selected tag. Okay. And value, the visible value, right? What is the visible value for Android? I want to select the Android. So you see, in between the option, I'm taking Android value. Okay, so that is the Android value. Now, so select the option, go to this selected tab and find the value, display value as Android. Then select it. That is the meaning of the statement. Yeah, you see, Android is selected. Skill, right? So that's what. Next, another way. Okay. So what is the next one? We need to select by uh, value. Select by value. Okay. So how do we select by value? Okay. So then select select by value. Value in the sense option value. This must be option value. Okay. This must be option value. Page dot selector option. So you can see that there is a method called third one. Okay. You can provide the selector option. Okay. The locator and select option is the value. Select option. So now select is our tag name. This is the selector and new selector option. On new selector option, how you want to select? So you want to select by setting by index, setting by value, setting by label. So I used to use select setting by value. So the value must be here uh, this one. So I will select a client support. Okay, let me copy this one. So in this dropdown, both are same. Visible text and option is same, but not. Sometimes they will provide a CS something. The developer will make some kind of difference between the value and the display text. Right. In this case, they given same value. Okay. So no need. We can take this. Let me copy and paste it and replace it. So this time by select by value at set value. So what is the method? So select option and the locator, and there is a new select option data. So it's selected, and then after that the client support. Okay. So there is a one more method called index. Select by index. So you can using the index select by index. Set of index. Set of index. So you can provide the dot counted index. Will set okay, it will automatically selected standard client support and content management. Based on the index 15, it is a content management. So that is the reason it's selected. Yeah. Okay. So this is the direct way of selection. So you know that which one you want to select, you can select directly. Okay. But there are some cases. Okay. Some cases. So first we can get there are some kind of validation. So functional validation. First you can print count the first you can count the first you can count the number of drop down values. Okay, count the number of drop list. Okay. Second thing is um, like after getting the list, find the required